Greetings to all our viewers and welcome to channel 173, the TV Mall channel here on DSTV. My name is Mutunta Benkele in studio with Jumo, and we'll be talking about getting your skin radiant and you getting your confidence back with healthy skin, with all the credit due to Skleer, which is a skin blemish gel here in studio. Hi Jumo.
How are you doing?
I'm great, thanks. How are you?
Lovely. Are you ready for us to talk about the skin blemish gel?
I'm all about the confidence because pimples, they usually get in the way of your confidence.
That is so true. I think when you look at the skin, I think the beauty about it is when you look at it, I think what's important and what's of note is to actually mention this. As much as people get worried about their skin and how they look, did you know that it's actually the least important organ in the body?
Are you serious?
It is actually the biggest organ that we've got in the body, but health-wise we consider it the least important. The reason why we consider it the least important is because we believe strongly in preventing the inside. So what we would rather happen is when you have got something that is bothering you from inside, you would rather it comes out onto the skin. Because inside we've got major organs that we need to actually prevent. That's why I think when you look at it, most of the times you get people who get challenges with breathing problems. I come from an asthmatic family, asthma, but when you actually suppress those conditions, you actually get having challenges in terms of even how your heart reacts. So you would rather throw everything out onto the skin. Yes, you don't look that good because people look at the skin and it's nice to have a clear skin, but in the event that you are going through challenges health-wise and your body is throwing the toxins outside onto the skin, consider yourself very healthy, consider yourself that the body is working well. We would rather that happens than it gets suppressed and stays
on the
inside.
So you could never know about it, but the skin is a warning system as well.
It is. In fact, it's also a sign that tells you that when you start getting the rash and the pimples, it shows that there's something that is happening inside. That's why it's throwing it onto the outside. So it's a nice way of getting it as a sign to go and have yourself checked.
All right, so generally how long does it remain on your skin? Is it until the problem is resolved on the inside, or could it be an after effect?
Well, it depends with the condition. At times, it's actually something that just happens for a few days. At times, it's a condition that lingers for actually much longer, depending on what we are dealing with. I mean, for example, if you look at eczema, it's also something that is eczema and acne. Those are conditions that are allergic reactions that are related to the breathing, the asthma. So when you look at that, most of the times when you get now the skin being affected more, you find that your breathing gets better.
I see.
Which I would rather have my breathing improved and have the skin being affected. But today we are saying, as much as you've got that skin challenge, we now have got a beautiful product that will help in terms of actually getting rid of what is now showing on the outside without exaggerating the condition.
All right, so the first thing I'm thinking when I look at this product is this bottle looks pretty small.
It does.
So how long is this going to last me?
Well, I think you see when you look at where you're going to use it, because when you look at the number of conditions that you use Skleer for, that would determine how much you use. I mean, if you're going to use it, for example, for an insect bite, you're just going to apply a little bit on where you've got the bite marks. If you're going to use it on sunburn marks, you're just going to apply more on where you've got the skin being affected. So you don't necessarily have to apply all over the skin. It's something that is targeted. For example, if you've got a cut, you're going to apply just on the cut. So it actually lasts you, in most cases, with some of the conditions that you use it, you never get to finish this little bottle gel, which is 30 mils, but that goes a long way.
Okay, that's fantastic to know. So you actually don't need a lot of it. That's why the bottle is very small. So you literally put it on the point, where you need the assistance.
Where you want to deal with the assistance.
Okay, so what is it made out of?
Very natural product. It's all oils. And I love the oils that have been chosen there, because when you look at it, we've got 5 oils that have been put together. We've got eucalyptus oil, we've got tea tree oil, there is cardamom oil, there is caraway oil, and there's cinnamon oil. So those are the 5 ingredients that have been used. And when you look at it, you're looking at a synergistic effect. In other words, they're working together to help reduce exaggeration of conditions. For example, if we are looking at any condition like, say, for example, if you are using it for eczema or acne, there is inflammation that is involved. So you find that all the oils tend to have an anti-inflammatory effect where they actually tend to reduce that pain, that swelling, that redness that comes with inflammation. So that's actually quite good in terms of like having all of these ingredients being natural. But besides all of them being, say, antiseptic and antimicrobial, which means preventing germs from multiplying, they all have got also their distinct categories in terms of extra ways of helping out, which we're going to touch on shortly.
All right, so if you've got a couple of skin issues or irritations, for the camper who often gets bitten by insects, this is a perfect product for you. It's Skleer here at TV Mall for the I think it's a really impressive price of 99 Rand. Most ointments go straight through the roof with these numbers, but we have it here for you for 99 Rand. It's as simple as picking up your phone and calling us on 0861 000 173 or logging on to tvmall.co.za to buy this product for your home and for your skin, for all the little accidents that may happen or the irritations. You spoke about eczema.
Yes.
I know a lot of people who travel and go to humid countries,
that's true.
and that really activates their eczema. So this is a great form of relief as well. And you don't need all that much to treat your condition.
And I think as much as you started looking at the size and you looked at it and think it's small, what comes to my mind is actually the flexibility of moving around with it.
That's true.
It's a size that you can just throw in your bag. And even when you're traveling, they allow you about 50 or 75 mils of fluid.
True.
So this is a 30 mil. So even if you are traveling, it's something that you can take along with. So that's the advantages for me of actually having something that is actually put in a size like this, because you can actually take it along with it without the added. You don't feel the weight.
That's true.
But definitely you're going to feel and touch the benefits.
That's true, but also considering people who have those long distance trips, being able to utilize this in air does matter. So that's a really good point, that it's only 30 mils and you won't meet your restriction and need to come up with the decision of throwing it away. Or finding someone to give it to. So, but also, like you said, you don't need all that much.
You don't need that much, that's true. Yeah. So let's now look at the people who need it. And then we're going to actually explain why we've got the different ingredients in there. So this is actually quite a versatile, or when you look at, for pimples, so any skin eruption, when you've got blackheads, you can actually get to use it. Let's look at the ingredients there. As you can see on this, is cardamom, cinnamon, tea tree, eucalyptus, and caraway. So if looking at the cardamom, I think just quickly to touch on why they've put the different ingredients. All of them have got anti-inflammatory and antimicrobial effects. But when you look at, say, the cardamom is actually rich in nutrients, in vitamins and minerals. But also when you look at it, it helps to prevent growth of microbes. So it's actually very good in terms of like neutralizing, so that you do not have the effects of the microbes. So it might not eradicate them, the cardamom, but they won't multiply. So that's where cardamom comes in. Then when you look at caraway, I like it in the fact that, yes, it has got those advantages of anti-inflammatory, but also, most people would know about allergics, which you use for reaction skin when you've got itchy skin. It's because of the histamine that the body produces. So
it's an antihistamine.
It's an antihistamine. So that's actually where caraway is coming in to neutralize the effects of histamine. So that's very good for any. So it would come in for the conditions where you are burning and that kind of thing. And then when you look at eucalyptus, I like the fact that they've put in there, because what happens with eucalyptus, as it actually gets to touch the air, it actually reacts with air and it produces ozone. And most people might know that ozone is a very good antiseptic, very good for killing bacteria, viruses, any germs, very strong. So that's why eucalyptus is added in there. Besides, of course, we have said all of them, they've got added anti-inflammatory effects. Tea tree, very good, because you can use it. It's well known for killing all types of germs. And you can apply it. You see, the beauty about skin blemish gel, you can apply it on open wounds.
Yes, I was about to say that. So you're not only using it on closed
You are not only using it on closed skin. So you can use it on open wounds. So that's actually very key. That's why when you look at it, the other ingredient that is there is cinnamon. Cinnamon now also comes in handy, because when you are cut, and you are bleeding, it's actually a coagulant. So it actually stops the bleeding. So it's actually working. So when you look at all the different ingredients that have been put in, they're actually well put together to make sure that any skin, if you look minor blends, I mean, look at blisters, you're looking at something that insect bites. So you won't get the irritation, that histamine effect, the sunburn, if you look at all that, fever blisters. So you think, if you look at it, eczema, acne, you are looking at a product that is not, you see, look at the dry skin and the itchiness that comes, the hives, as you look at that. So you're looking at healing when you've actually, for people who want to like get rid of their tattoos, that's why they've put in that. And then you see ladies with their waxing, a very nice one to use to make sure that you do not get that sensation, that terrible, the burn that comes with. So if you look at it, this is quite versatile in terms of how you can use it. And also what I like about it, when you buy a product, you want a product that is non-greasy, and you also want a product that absorbs very easily, very quickly. This product absorbs in under 30 seconds.
I'd like to put that to the test.
you can actually go ahead and put it to the test, and let's actually see, because it works very quickly. So just apply, and then just rub it in, and then let's look at what happens.
Okay, so I've actually got quite a bit on my hand.
You have, but so you can actually increase the surface area on where we can.
I actually don't need to. It's already being absorbed.
There we are.
It's already being absorbed, so I didn't have to spread it further. And as you can see, it's basically gone.
There we are.
It's not greasy at all.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
So it has got a. Oh, I can actually smell the eucalyptus and the tea tree. I can actually get it coming my way. So you see, it has got that, and it's a nice way. You know, you're applying something, and you've got that scent of eucalyptus and tea tree, which tends to open up your airways and also eradicate the germs that might be around the environment. That's the beauty of using a eucalyptus oil. Not only are you using it and benefiting it whilst you apply it, but as you get it evaporating from the skin, it actually kills the germs that are around in the environment.
Oh my goodness! So if this is quite a wonder product because it helps coagulate open wounds. It helps disinfect. It helps get rid of your blemishes, your dry skin conditions like eczema. You have all the assistance with this, and as you can see on screen, the benefits of utilizing this product. It smells good. It's a small package, easy to travel with for the low price of 99 Rand here at TV Mall. It's as simple as calling us on 0861 000 173 or logging on to tvmall.co.za. I believe that this should be in every first aid kit in every home.
Most definitely. I do agree with you. And the beauty about it, I was about to talk about that, and they've just put it on screen. Look at the penetration, because when you look at that's actually deep penetrating. So it actually goes right deep into the underlayers of this, as far as almost the dermis, you can see there. So for me, that means now what happens is you get it trapped right in the skin, and then it works nicely. Keeps the skin hydrated, and then it works nicely to actually disinfect and make sure that it prevents the bacterial growth or any germ growth. And if it's a cut, it penetrates quite nicely and helps it to quickly heal. So that's actually quite good in the sense that it absorbs very well.
All right, so easy absorption, all the benefits that you could possibly think of to look after your skin. This is the Skleer Skin Blemish Gel here at TV Mall. It's as simple as calling the number on screen or logging on to TV Mall. From myself, Mutinta Benkele and Jumo, till our next segment. Ciao.